Hello everyone. Welcome to our first French class. I'm truly very excited because it's the first time that we're starting this kind of sessions, and we will try to explore the French language. And I'm truly happy because it was my first degree. My first bachelor degree was in teaching French language, and have been for years a French language teacher. So I'm very excited that I have a chance to practice French language with Indian students, and mostly students that I already know and that I'm emotionally attached to. So thank you very much, Dr. Madi, for this great opportunity. And we'll start by asking you, why have you decided to learn French? Very briefly. Have you heard any song, any French song, or have you ever been to Tour Eiffel, or have you watched any French movie? Why have you decided to learn French? Or maybe your parents have told you that it's important to learn English. So why it's important to learn French? Sorry, why it's important to learn French? Hmm? Who wants to say?
Unmute yourself, Pavani. Unmute yourself. Yes,
Yes.
Ashwina.
Miss, in my school there is French. That's why it's very important for me.
Because it's an optional subject in your school.
Yes.
It's an
French is
option.
important that in the future if we go to study outside in the Paris or like the country where French is spoken, so how we can live there and adjust, so we have to learn French for there.
Definitely.
Ma'am, my dream is go to France, so I'm learning French.
Wonderful, great. Yes, another reason that you have heard why it is important, Pagani.
Mademoiselle, that French language is going and famous everywhere in the world right now, and it is an important language too.
Yes, great. So let's see why it's important, because French, you need to know that it's already spoken on 5 continents and in over 29 countries as an official language. And you should also know that it's the second most learned language in the world after English. Of course, as you mentioned, there are many career opportunities because speaking French opens doors in international business, diplomacy, tourism, fashion, luxury goods, many things. And of course, you know that many global companies, international organizations like the United Nations and European Union, Red Cross use French. You mentioned about travel and culture. France is the most visited country in the world. So knowing French enriches travel experiences in France, parts of Canada, Africa, the Caribbean, Switzerland. And also this means access to French cinema, which is amazing, French music, literature, and culinary arts. You mentioned also about educational advantage because French is often taught in schools and universities worldwide. So there are many opportunities also for scholarship and exchange programs in French-speaking countries. Another important issue is that learning in general another language boosts memory, creativity, and problem solving. That's why they say that bilingual people are often better at multitasking in general when you learn a new language. And of course, learning French, this will help you connect with millions of French speakers worldwide. You will make new friends and better understand different cultures. You know, I guess that French is called the language of love. Why? Because it's beautiful to hear and fun to speak. So what makes the French language special? What do you think? Why do you love this language? Can you tell me?
Ma'am, it's the most popular spoken language in the world.
Yes, but what are the characteristics of this language? When you hear French language, what comes in your mind?
Because
It's a twisty language.
we learn more new words from it.
Ma'am, it is a rolling language. A term is mostly rolled in
And
this
it's a
language.
twisting language.
Mhm.
Ma'am,
So,
enjoy to learn French languages and new words, everything different from other languages. Its pronunciations are different, how we write, but pronunciations are different.
pronunciation is different and more.
Ma'am, this
There
is
are
a
so many
Ma'am,
exclamatory signs. There are so many exclamatory signs even in French.
Mhm.
and in this language, the word spelling are different and the pronunciation are different. So I like this.
I like
Exactly.
language because I like the France so much, and I want to go in the France.
Definitely, you will go and you will manage to
It makes us
communicate
well
very well.
educated. It makes us well educated by while showing we learn many languages. Adding
Yes,
French.
French people are considered as very cultivated, historically. So the first thing is that French language is what we call melodique. I mean, it's French is known for its melody and rhythm because the flow of vowels and soft consonants make it sound smoother and elegant. That's why many say it's the language of love because of how beautiful it sounds. Every time we hear a French song, love comes to our mind. So the first one is this, you mentioned about how this French has a treasure of expression, rich vocabulary that often don't translate exactly into English. We say, for example, coup de foudre. Coup de foudre means love at first sight. And French actually is very expressive. You can say things in many elegant and nuanced ways. French is also the language of culture and art because it's the language of famous writers like Victor Hugo, philosophers like Voltaire, and artists of cinema, cooking, fashion, philosophy, art. The French language is deeply connected with culture throughout the years. And also, we talk about the structure of the language. French grammar is very, very structured, and this helps with logical thinking. It's a global official language. We mentioned about how United Nations, European Union, Olympics, and more use French as an official language. It connects people across Europe, Africa, North America, and beyond. And also historical influence because French has influenced many languages, especially English. About 30% of English words come from French, like restaurant, bouquet. And of course, it's a romantic and diplomatic language because it's used in diplomacy, international relations. It has long been a language of negotiation, of treaties, and literature of love. So what I want to say here is French is not just a language, at least for me, since I was very, very, I was a little kid, I wanted desperately to learn French. It's not just a language, I think it's an experience because when you learn French, you open the door to beauty, culture, and connection with millions of people worldwide. So French is musical. We need to listen for the flow, has a natural rhythm and melody. And we're going to see on the next lections what is happening with the pronunciation, which is really magical. So by the end of this lesson today, you will be able to greet someone in French, to introduce yourselves, to ask and answer simple introductory questions, and also understand the basic cultural etiquette. Already, I have watched the video with Dr. Alka. You have started the first session, so I think we are ready. Dr. Madfi. Okay, so bonjour, salut, salut. So this is informal. Bonsoir, it's good evening. Au revoir, au revoir. Bye for now, but we will see you again. This is the meaning au revoir. Bye for now, but I will see you very soon. À bientôt.
Miss,
Yes, yes.
Miss, I made this France flag.
Ah, the flag. Great, great. Super, super. Thank you. Great. You should put it on your desk, on your office. Okay. And bonne nuit. In general, we don't pronounce the last letter. Okay. Salut. Bonsoir. Au revoir. À bientôt. Not à bientôt. À bientôt. Bonne nuit. Not bonne nuit. Bonne nuit. Bonne nuit. Okay. Who wants to start first? And after, of course, we will practice through dialogues. Who wants to pronounce correctly these
Ma'am,
words?
Yashasvi.
Yes, please start.
Bonjour. Salute. Bonjour.
Bonsoir. When you see O-I-O-E, this is always pronounced wa. O-E-I, wa. Bonsoir.
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 Bonsoir. Bonjour.
Bonsoir. Mhm.
Bonjour. Salute. Bonsoir. Au revoir. Au revoir. Abonot.
À bientôt. À bientôt.
A bientôt. A bientôt. Bonne nuit.
Bonne nuit. Bonne nuit. Nuit.
Bonne nuit.
Bonne nuit. Mhm.
Bonne nuit. Bonne nuit.
Yes. Who else wants to try?
Ma'am,
Yes.
please.
Cesta.
Bonjour, salute, bonsoir,
Wait. Bonjour. Bonjour.
Bonjour. Bonjour,
Mhm.
bonjour, salute, bonsoir,
Salut.
salut, salut,
Salut.
bonsoir,
Mhm.
au revoir,
Bonsoir.
bonsoir, au revoir,
Au revoir.
au revoir,
Mhm.
au revoir, bonne nuit,
Bonne nuit. Bonne nuit.
bonne nuit,
Okay, perfect.
thank you,
I want to
thank
say
you.
something about the letter R in French. You know that in the past we will saying très, hein? Très bien. Now, the last years, this is not so common. I mean, we will say très bien. But in the past, in general, unlike English, where this letter R is from the front of the mouth, in French, it comes from the back of the throat, like a soft growl. Bonsoir. Très bien. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Bonjour. Like a sort of growl. Okay, who else wants to try? The pronunciation is very, very important in French. It's the number one. Okay, Bhagwani.
Okay. Bonjour.
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 Not bonjour, bonjour.
Bonjour. Salut.
Salut.
Bonsoir.
Bonsoir.
Bonsoir. Au revoir.
Au revoir.
Au revoir.
À bientôt.
À bientôt. Bonne
Bonne nuit.
Bonne nuit.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. Sirat, do you want us to try?
मैं भी तो हूँ
Bonjour, bonsoir, bonne nuit.
साली बोल ले।
Salut. Sirat, can you continue?
Bonjour, bonsoir, bonne nuit.
Au revoir.
Au revoir.
À bientôt.
À bientôt.
Salut. Salut.
Salut.
Salut. Okay.
Salut.
Yes, thank you. Suklin, am I pronouncing correct? Suklin?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, yes. Okay. Thank you.
Bonjour. Bonjour. Salut. Bonsoir. Au revoir. Bonne nuit. À bientôt.
Perfect, perfect. Okay, Gunika, we want to, yes. Gunika.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, ma'am. Bonjour, bonjour,
Wait, bonjour. Bonjour.
bonjour, salut,
Salut. Salut. Salut.
salut,
Salut. Don't pronounce the last letter. Salut.
salut.
Mhm.
Bonjour, bonjour,
Bonsoir.
bonjour, bonjour,
Bonsoir. Bonsoir.
bonsoir,
Mhm.
au revoir,
Au revoir. Au revoir.
au revoir,
Au revoir.
au revoir,
Mhm.
avant,
À bientôt.
à bientôt, bonne nuit,
Bonne nuit. Bonne nuit.
bonne vie,
Bonne nuit.
bonne vie.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Dr. Madhvi, can we move forward the slides? In order
Sure,
to
ma'am.
have time
Ma'am,
to
kindly
play.
teach them her sound because they cannot speak that So please teach them her sound that how they can speak at the last one.
The
Bonsoir.
bonne
Like
nuit. Bonne nuit. This one.
her sound, ma'am. The last sound is her. This sound. Bonsoir. So there's a sound last.
Bonsoir.
Yeah.
Yes.
So the last k sound they could not pronounce. It's a gargle like. So teach
Yes.
them how to do that. You can teach them better this one.
Yes. Bonsoir. Au
Yeah.
revoir. Hmm?
Yeah.
Bon-
All of you, please kindly copy ma'am how she's speaking. Please, ma'am. Yeah.
Okay. You will repeat after me. Okay. Bonjour.
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 Guys, ma'am is a bonjour. You know the last like monkey kind of when you do gaga. So that curse should be there. Listen to ma'am carefully and try to practice in the same manner. Please, ma'am.
Bonsoir.
Bonsoir. Bonsoir.
Au revoir.
Au revoir.
Okay. Okay, perfect. Ok, je m'appelle Rania. Comment tu t'appelles? If it is informal. Comment vous appelez-vous? If it's more formal. And nice to meet you, we say enchanté. Enchanté. When you see
Enchanté.
H is enchanté. Okay.
Enchanté.
Okay. Yes, let's move on, Dr. Madhvi, so we have the time to play dialogue. Can we move?
Yes, ma'am. The screen is there. Should we move this one? Okay. Sure.
Yes, yes, so we can have time to play dialogue.
Okay.
Okay. Ça va? This means how are you? Or you can say comment ça va? Or
Comment ça va?
vas-tu? Mhm.
Comment ça
Comment
va?
vas-tu?
Comment ça va?
Comment vas-tu?
Comment ça va?
ça va?
And how we respond to ça va or ça va bien, ça va très bien, merci, je vais bien, merci. Et toi? Et vous? Okay, I think you know these things.
You know this, right, guys?
Mhm.
Yes, ma'am.
Kamat,
Yes, yes. Okay, please.
respond, everybody. Kamat alevu, ma'am is asking you.
Vian Messi, vous?
Vian Messi. Et vous?
Rian Messi,
Rian Messi.
Diane Messi, vous.
Or ça
Vian
va,
Messi.
ça va bien, merci. Hein? Ça va bien, merci.
Je vais bien, merci.
Okay, can we play a dialogue now?
Here's the dialogue, ma'am. Here's the dialogue. Please check.
Yes, can you
Sophie
please,
and Paul. It is there, ma'am.
yes, reduce the resolution because it's okay. Can you reduce?
Actually, it is the full screen is coming like this, ma'am. Is it okay now?
Okay, I think it's. But we can see the whole okay text. Okay, so who will start? Who will play? Yasvan, you want to play with Kush?
Ma'am, Yashasvi.
Okay. Yes,
Is it
yes,
is it
speak.
is it okay, ma'am, now?
Ma'am, Yashasvi.
Yes, but we can't see the whole text. Okay, I don't know why.
How about now?
Anyway. No, anyway. But anyway, it's no problem. Okay. Okay, who wants to start? Gazazvi? Enter? With Kush. Okay, can you start? You are in France. You want to connect with each other. Okay, Gazazvi, can you start? Bonjour.
Yashashvi, you can start with ma'am. Let's give to Suklin or Sirat because Kush is new in the class.
Okay, we see that.
So Yashashvi and Sirat, you can do it right now.
Bonjour.
Yashashvi, are you there? Okay, Sirat and Suklin, you do it faster. Be quick.
Yeah.
Bonjour, Sirat.
Bonjour. Comment?
Comment tu t'appelles? Comment tu t'appelles?
Comment tu t'appelles?
Je
m'appelle.
Je m'appelle.
Je m'appelle.
Je
m'appelle Yasazvi. Je m'appelle Yasazvi. My name is Yasazvi.
My name is Yashasvi.
Je m'appelle Yasazvi.
Yashashvi, you wait.
Je m'appelle
Yashashvi, you wait, my dear. Suklin, you do it. Suklin and Sirat, you are quite familiar to this language.
Suklin.
Suklin, unmute yourself.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Start now. Suklin, you are Paul. Sirat, you are Sophie. Start now, faster.
Bonjour. Comment allez-vous?
Je m'appelle Sirat.
Comment allez-vous? You have to say ça va bien. Ça va bien. Merci. Et vous? Ça va bien. Comment allez-vous means how are you? So you have to reply ça va bien. Suklin, can you ask about the name?
Yes, ma'am, I asked bonjour, comment allez-vous?
Okay, about the name. What is your name?
Je m'appelle Sirat.
Yes, Suklin, you have to say comment tu t'appelles? Comment tu t'appelles?
Comment tu t'appelles?
Je m'appelle Sirat.
Je m'appelle Sirat.
Okay.
Suklin say, je m'appelle Suklin.
Enchanté. Enchanté.
Enchanté. Enchanté.
Enchanté. Enchanté. When you say this, who wants to say? Who wants to pronounce this?
Suklin.
Ma'am, let's do one thing. Ma'am, I am Sophie and you are Paul, okay?
Okay.
Let's show them.
Okay, okay.
Bonjour,
Bonjour, comment tu t'appelles?
je m'appelle Madhuri.
Helmi, et toi?
Et toi?
Je m'appelle Rania. Enchantée.
Ashante, comment ça va?
Ça va très bien, merci. Et toi?
Um, okay, so ma'am, the screen is actually not here visible.
Ça va très bien,
So I can,
merci.
yeah,
Yes, I don't know why it's not visible. Ça va
Savevia.
très
I
bien,
can say
merci.
mine went Savevia. Okay, now you can give cultural tips to them, ma'am.
Yes, that usually the friends often greet each other with a kiss on the cheek in a formal setting. In formal situations, they give a handshake. And don't forget to say always bonjour when you enter any shop or coffee. You need to be polite and kind. Okay. French people are very polite. So you need to practice. How did you find this easy, difficult? Hmm? Is it difficult? Easy?
It's fun, right, guys?
Fine. It's fine.
Yeah,
You need
It's
to,
fun.
you
So
need
say to ma'am, merci beaucoup.
Merci beaucoup. Merci beaucoup.
Merci beaucoup.
Merci beaucoup,
That's
madame.
merci.
merci.
So, Rani ma'am, how it is, whenever you get time again, you can teach the same chapter in the detail again to them. Okay,
Yes,
so
of course.
it will be more
Yes.
easy for them because
No,
they
you
are
need
learning.
to practice in pairs and in dialogues. You need to
Yeah.
practice in pairs. So,
So,
Mhm.
yes, ma'am, please.
Yes, these are daily conversations. You need to know when you go to France how you can go to a magazine, how you can buy things, how you will communicate in a metro station. Things like that are very, very important. So we need to focus on daily conversations, okay? And pronunciation also is very important because nobody will understand what you say in French if you don't pronounce correctly. It's a big issue when we talk about pronunciation, okay? So try to practice this. And next time I will ask you to do this in pairs. Okay, to practice in pairs. Okay. Do you have any
Alright,
question?
ma'am.
Do you have any question about the pronunciation, something which is difficult for you?
Ma'am, conversation that James says something.
Je m'appelle, je m'appelle. Is it difficult for you?
James
Je m'appelle.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, okay. Do you have any question? Aradi, you want to say something?
No, ma'am.
No. Yes, Asvi?
No, ma'am, half of the student came from the next class, so now there's a next session of
Okay,
English.
okay.
Yeah, now
Okay,
it's
so
English
we
session.
will
Yeah.
so Dr. Madhu will repeat again next time through
Yeah, sure, certainly.
dialogues, okay, oral dialogues.
They call, ma'am, they call.
So merci beaucoup.
Merci
And
beaucoup,
à
ma'am.
bientôt, à bientôt, à
A
bientôt.
bientôt. Say everybody, guys.
À bientôt,
A
madame.
Au
bientôt.
revoir.
Merci
Bientôt, madame.
beaucoup.
A bientôt.
Au revoir. Au revoir. Au revoir.
Au revoir.
Ma'am, see, I have made this
Au
plant.
revoir, mademoiselle.
Ma'am, see, I have made this plant with watercolors.
Okay, Yashashvi, we have seen. Yashashvi has also made the flag, Rania, ma'am. French
Oh,
flag.
wow, wow.
Yes, ma'am,
With
also.
him.
Stick
That's
this in
beautiful,
your office.
everybody. Yashwan, Sirat, Yashashvi. Cool, amazing, amazing. Okay, okay, dear ma'am. Merci beaucoup.
Thank you.
Catch you
Merci
soon. So
beaucoup.
next time, whenever you come again, so please teach them in the detail again. Until that time, they'll be perfectly doing all this, and they are still finding that quite pronunciation issues with the ka sound, but slowly, gradually, they will try to speak
Yes,
it out.
gradually, yes, of course. Yes, yes, of course. This needs practice, only practice, nothing else.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Merci beaucoup, ma'am.
Merci, merci.
Salut.
Salut, salut.